All right. Good morning, my lovely students of Kingston High School. All right, I welcome you again, especially to this special class, Basic Technology for JSS 1. Okay, and your topic today is Woodwork Hand Tools 2. Woodwork Hand Tools 2. Remember, you did Woodwork Hand Tools 1 last week. Okay, this week we're doing Woodwork Hand Tools 2. I remain your lovely teacher, Mr. Samson. Okay, I will not fail to ask how you're doing. How are you coping in this lockdown? I hope you are staying safe. All right, let's go straight to class. What we have for this class is what we call driving or impelling tools. Driving or impelling tools. Last week we talked about cutting and boring tools, where we saw different types of saws and boring tools like ratchets, bradle, and gimlet. All right. Well, this time around we're talking about driving or impelling tools. When you hear this, don't be scared. What is he talking about? We're talking about tools used to punch nails, screws, nuts, bolts, pin into position when fastening components together or when removing components during dismantling. Okay, so this is just a tool which we use to drive nails or screws, all right, into wood. Okay, because I'll be using the word wood because we're talking of woodwork. All right, so now these tools that we can use to push or press, okay, push or press nails, screws, or even pins, nuts, and bolts into our work material is what we refer to as driving or impelling tools. I remember last year, yes, JSS3, these people that are presently in SS1 now, during their practical, the teacher, the supervisor that came, asked them this: mention the impelling tools used during your practical. So if they don't know it, the ones that are impelling tools, the ones that are boring tools, the ones that are cutting tools, they will fumble. So please take this very serious. Okay, now we have different types of sorry for this typographic error here. That is supposed to be driving or impelling tools. Number one is hammer. Okay, hammer consists of a head which are either made of metal, wood, or rubber, and a handle with a metal, wooden, or plastic. Hammer is used to drive nails into wood by hitting the nail on the head. Okay, hammers are of different types and shapes depending on the job it is meant for. Okay, now we have different types of hammer. Number one is ball peen head hammer. Ball peen head hammer. All right, it is a general purpose hammer. You can use it for any type of work. Okay, we have the straight peen head hammer. This is also used for awkward position in riveting. Okay, riveting is a type of fastening material or fastening material, especially in metal work. All right, we have blocking head hammer, generally used by sheet metal workers for shaping metal. These ones, all these people that are working on metals, all these flat metals, flat iron. Let me use the word you understand. Flat iron that they use for building tank or building any other container. They use blocking head hammer to shape that type of metal. We have cross peen hammer. See, this is used for drawing down and riveting in awkward position. We have different types of hammer. I just picked this, right? Just pick this. Then we have mallet. Okay, mallet is a very soft surface hammer in which the head is either made of lead, copper, wood, plastic, or even rubber. So it is used where weight is not required at all. Okay, if you see tilers, all these people that tile our floors and our walls, that's what they use mostly, because you cannot use a normal hammer, claw hammer on tile. You know what that means. Okay, then we also have claw hammer. This is one of the most common hammer. Okay, apart from using it to drive nails into a work material, you can also use it, the claw structure, claw-like structure at the other end, to pull nails out of your work materials. Okay, all right. Then this is a typical this is a typical hammer. Okay, this is a diagram of a hammer. When you look at it, you have the handle, you have the grip. Grip is where you hold. Okay, then you have the throat. Okay, you have the face, you have the cheek, you have the head of the hammer. Then you have the claw. This one is a claw hammer, or you call it pin. Okay, you have the eye of the hammer. Okay, I believe you'll be able to identify this on your own. Okay, now the diagram of a hammer continues. You can see different types of hammers here. Okay, we also have track hammer. We also have framing. We also have a framing hammer. Okay, we have sledge. We have ball peen. We have claw. We have red. Okay, many of them there. Okay, then number 2 driving tool is what we call punch, or punches as the case may be. These are tools for cutting holes in leather, metals, wood, paper. They can be used to force nails and screws in or out of a work materials. All right, we also, just the way we have in the case of hammer, we also have different types of punches. We have center punches, or we call it dot punches. This one is actually used for making dots on metal plates for drills. Maybe you want to drill, you want to make hole on a metal, you use a center punch to make marks. Okay, make dots before you start your drilling. We have the pin punch. All right, this one is used for removing rivets, copper pins, tapered pins from a particular hole or from a particular work materials. We have the bill punch. This one is used to locate the center of a round bar. Okay, sorry for this. We have D here, hole punch. This is used to punch holes of different sizes and shapes on metal sheet. Okay, this is the diagram of punches. Diagram of punches. Right, you have the center punch there, you have the prick punch, you have the starting punch, you have the pin punch, you have the aligning punch, you have the hollow shank gasket punch. All right, that's it. Then the third driving tool that we have is what we call screwdrivers. Screwdrivers, these are made of steels used to drive screws in or out of work materials. There are different types of screwdrivers. Let's see the next slide for that. Okay, let's see the next slide for that. Okay, number A, we have the flat screwdriver. Flat. When we talk of flat screwdriver, you just have one slot, like one slot like this. It is used for screwing slots. Okay, then we have the star screwdriver, or the one we call Phillips screwdriver. Is that how you call it? Star screwdriver, or we call it Phillips screwdriver. It is used for screwing with star slots. Remember, A is for screwing on flat slots. Okay, Y, star screwdriver, is used for screwing with slots. That's star slots in their heads. Screws that have, star slots in their head. Okay, then C, we have the offset screwdriver. These offset screwdriver are used where a straight screwdriver cannot be used. Maybe where flat or whatever star, those ones are straight. there's a position that a screw will be. These ones will not be able to lose them. So what do? You use offset. Offset is bent. I'm going to show you the image in the next slide. Okay, it is bent at the two ends, so you can use it to screw and unscrew in awkward direction. All right, then we have the Allen screwdriver for square and hexagonal screw heads. Square and hexagonal screw heads. Okay, not star. We've talked about star. We have talked about single slot, but this time around we're now talking about square and hexagonal hairs, screw hairs. All right. Okay, so this is the shape of screwdriver. From your top left, you have the flat. That one is flat. If you look again, you see this offset in the middle here. Okay, offset in the middle. Okay, look at our right side. We have the flats. I think you can see it very well there. We have the Phillips screwdriver. Then we have socket. This socket is also used to remove either square or hexagonal, or octagonal, as the case may be, screws. Okay, so that is it. All right, now this is where I show you the image industrial screwdriver, different sizes, different shapes, different types. I hope you're following. All right. Okay, so that is it for our impelling or driving tools. We mentioned 3 different types of impelling tools and driving tools. We talked about can you say it with me? The first one is what? What's the first one? Are you with me? Remember, we have punches, we have hammer, then we have this screwdriver. All right, here is your assignment. Please make sure you write your notes. We are not joking here. Make sure you write your notes and do the assignments that follow. Submit for marking. If you are submitting your assignment, make sure you write your name, your class, and the subject. Is very, very important before you submit. Okay, your number 1 assignment is, in your own understanding, what is driving or impelling tools? Number 2, draw and label appropriately 5 different types of hammer. 5 different types of hammer. Draw and label them appropriately. Number 3, draw 4 types of punches and state what they are used for. So you have to consult your textbook, look for punches, look for what they are used for, and draw them. It's very, very important. All right, I am wishing you the best of luck. Please take this serious once again. I remain your lovely teacher, Mr. Samson. Goodbye.